Today we go to the Southern Hemisphere, to a city surrounding one of the world's deep water natural harbors. This is Gilles Divulge. Welcome to the Sydney, Australia Harbour. The Sydney Harbour and its surrounding city is one of the amazing, picturesque landscapes found on this beautiful planet. Top of the day to you. Tom here. And for those of you who have seen this firsthand, you know exactly what I mean. Two of the sights that are immediately apparent here are the Sydney Opera House and the Sydney Harbour Bridge. We will be examining both of these structures closely today. One of the don't miss activities here is to see the harbor, the surrounding area, including both the Opera House and the bridge, from a boat on the harbor. There are a few options when it comes to this sightseeing way. I personally would recommend the dinner cruise boat, operating every night on the harbor waterway. But a daylight cruise like this is also a great option. The Darling Harbour District is an all-inclusive tourist as well as local service area. On a somewhat regular basis, a fireworks display is visible year-round. I happen to be there for one such display. The fireworks display on New Year's is somewhat famous around the world. Darling Harbour, right on the waterfront in the heart of Sydney, is an amazing place. Features great entertainment, museums, wildlife, and a wide variety of dining options. An experience for the whole family of all ages, including Sea Life Sydney Aquarium, Wildlife Sydney Zoo, and the Darling Kids Playground. One can experience fantastic shows at the ICC Sydney and the Convention Theatre Complex. There are special events hosted here year-round. Whale watching cruises, Father's Day cruise, Father's Day lunch, Halloween dinner cruises, the Halloween party cruise, Christmas Eve dinner cruise, Christmas Day cruise, and the New Year's Eve cruise, just to mention a few. The Botanic Garden and Hyde Park are just a short walk from either the Darling Harbour or the Opera House. Sydney, by anyone's definition, is a modern major city. Here are a few shots of the city from the roof of the Pullman Hotel, where the tour group I was traveling with stayed. The Pullman Hotel is directly across the street from Hyde Park and is within walking distance to many of Sydney's sights. Sydney is one of the great walking cities found around the world. I decided to explore the city one day by bicycle. A little faster than walking, but much more convenient than by car or bus. On a trip like this, you never know what kind of interesting people you might meet. Traveling on the same tour I was with, I met Claude Nicolabur of the European Space Agency, four-time shuttle astronaut, including a spacewalk to service the Hubble Space Telescope. He also made his American television debut on the television show Home Improvement. I imagine that the Hubble is a little more challenging than most earthbound home improvements. I learned a lot talking to him for a few hours during the trip. While in Sydney, most people at some point cross the Sydney Harbour Bridge. There are three most common methods of crossing the bridge: by vehicle, walking, or by train. However, there is a fourth option: climbing over the superstructure. While in town, I had to attempt this. Word of warning, this is not for the light-hearted, but if you are healthy enough and are not afraid of heights, this is a great adventure. Another word of warning, an alcohol breath test is administered to each climber before beginning the climb. If you are the type who needs a stiff one before such an adventure, then this is not for you. So without any further delay, I will attempt this climb, and you are invited to join me courtesy of YouTube and Gilles Divulge. Now let's climb. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. So until next time, be in the now. Keep living the dream.